Hey everyone, the Escape from Alcatraz Triathlon is just 8 days away. Today I'm going to give you an update on how training has been and how I'm feeling just 8 days away from the race. So I just got back from a brick bike and run workout. It's really hot today here, so forgive me if I'm still perspiring a little bit. So just for some context, I started training for this race about 3 months ago. I got into the race lottery last fall, but I kept pushing actually buying a plane ticket and training seriously for it until 3 months ago. So I'm feeling pretty good about the race. I'm definitely going to finish, but I'm going to be slow. Definitely not going to place or come close to placing in my age group. That's not the point, right? The point is to have fun and just finish the race. So for the past 3 months, I've been averaging about 2 swims per week, sometimes 3 swims per week, 1 cycle per week, and about 1 to 2 runs per week. And I also do 1 strength training session per week, some upper body, but always a lower body, especially knee exercises to help my chondromalacia diagnosis a few years ago, which mobility and strength training exercises, I'm such a believer. That's something that I never really did before, and it really helps in biking, running, and overall knee ability. Definitely not as much training as I should be doing, but it's all that I could fit in this busy season of life that I'm in. So I did have some gear issues last week to add to a little bit of stress in preparing for this trip. The first issue was my cycling shoes. One of my cycling shoes was starting to come apart at the sole. It was more noticeable when I'm cycling and pedaling. The sole and the upper of the shoe is just starting to come apart just like that. So I went online and saw that you can glue it using some materials, but I took a look at the shoe and it's already falling apart. The grips, it's all worn out at the bottom. I mean, I got those shoes in 2014, 2015, and my speed play pedals, I bought those used, and I think they had, thousands of miles on them, and I just put on even more thousands of miles over the past few years. And I thought, I just don't want to risk my shoe coming apart and using half broken shoes for the Escape from Alcatraz Triathlon. So I went to my local bike shop and got some new cycling shoes and new speed plate pedals. And I went home that day, practiced on my trainer to clip in and clip out. It was a little stiff, but today on my 20-mile bike ride, the pedals have broken in beautifully. So I'm glad all that's done. My bike shoes, my cleats, my helmet, and my bike saddle are all ready to go for the race, which, by the way, I'm renting a bike in San Francisco for the race and just bringing those items to pop onto the bike and we'll be ready. So for the second issue, I ordered my wetsuit from Synergy Wetsuits about 2 weeks ago. I used Synergy in 2016 and 2017 when I did the Escape from Alcatraz Triathlon, so I thought, great wetsuit, I'll go and order a new one because my old wetsuit, there's no way it fits me now. I've gotten bigger, so I had to get the next size up, which was an M3 for my height and weight. That wetsuit comes in and it was tight. I mean, put it on and I felt like my neck I felt like I was being choked or like restrained. I contacted customer service and they said it's normal. You got to wear it dry and stretch around, move around for like 3 different times before actually feeling that it's broken in. So I had to do that. I couldn't bring it in the water because if I did that, I wouldn't be able to return the wetsuit. But after 3 days and 3 tries on, it was still fairly tight, and I thought, I think I need to order a size up. So I ordered a size up in the Synergy Endorphin, the L1, and it came in and it felt much better, much more relaxed all on my body, and I took it to the beach to swim. However, when I was swimming, I felt a bunch of restriction in my left, especially in my left shoulder area. I don't think it's the sizing. I think the sizing is okay because my right arm felt great, but I did feel restriction where I couldn't push all the way back. And after a few strokes, this arm was just getting tired. I was at the beach and just adjusting the sleeve up, trying to pull it up on my shoulder a little more, trying to pull it down and just finding the right position of the sleeve of the wetsuit where it wouldn't give me pain during my stroke. And I found a good sweet spot. I did feel, it was just very stiff. It was very stiff and I didn't feel like myself when I was swimming. It was a very awkward swim. So I took it off. I went for a swim without the wetsuit and I felt like amazing, of course. I'm going to do one more test with the wetsuit before flying out to San Francisco, just to hopefully get it broken in for good. And then after that, on Thursday before the race, I'm going to swim at Aquatic Park in San Francisco for a practice swim. And then that will be the last test and the last wetsuit test and the last swim before the race on Sunday, June 1st. From the running standpoint, my shoes are doing great. I've broken in the Craft Endurance 2.0s, started using them about 3 weeks ago, and they're feeling amazing. But overall, I'm very excited for this trip. I'm very excited to see my family and my friends over there in San Francisco. And this race, it means a lot to me. It's a big challenge. And to be able to conquer this Escape from Alcatraz triathlon one more time, it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time. I can't wait. And if you're going to be there, drop a comment down below. But if not, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.